Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. It's Jay from Mitosu Crafts and welcome to our channel. So as you can see, Barry's not here. He's just popped out, but I will be doing the live with you this evening. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share to your crafty friends as well. I will be saying hello to those of you joined us live. So if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer. And I'll be creating a card featuring the Under the Moon stamp set from 2024 to 2025 annual catalog by Stampin'. So yes, so apologies that I was slightly delayed. It wasn't connecting the camera, but I'll say hello to those of you who have joined us or myself already. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm just like, where's Barry? With all the tech issues. But yes, we are here. So thank you so much. So hello, Janice Adams. I'll just change that. Joanna. Ooh, it bumped up. Kisha, hello. Pauline. Charlotte, Amanda, Tanya, Valerie, hello, good evening, Pauline, Margaret, Joanna, Nadishasha. I'll do quadruple because Barry's not here. hello. Linda, hiya. Judy French. We also have Marty. Who else? Connie. What was that? Connie, hello. William, Patricia, Bling Bling Crafter Pat, Debs, good evening to you. Charity, Wendy Carstel, Barry, hello. Cheryl, Crafty Girl Creations with Jaylin, and Shaz Conaber. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. So I will just go down. There we go. We had a card in a cuppa this morning / afternoon, so I was still trying to get organized, but I didn't tidy up as much as I can. But anyway, we have Under the Moon stamp set. I'll be using the birds from beside me. Just the birds. Any birds will do. And the Wonderful Thoughts sentiment for that one. I did bring out the dies because it does come with the dies for each individual sentiment. It's just a tiny strip, but you can, I guess, if it's just a tiny straight edge, you can use a paper trimmer. So you may have already guessed what I'm gonna be doing this evening, and it is my card for the Global Design Project challenge. Is it a card? No, it's a color challenge this week. So the color is for the challenge, still in my pot, is Pretty Peacock, Moody Mauve, and Petal Pink. Our Petal Pink has gone really faint. So yes, so that is the color challenge for GDP, hashtag GDP446, I want to say. So it was a really challenging color combination for me. But it was good. It's good to come out of my comfort zone. But I will be changing the colors this evening. I'm just getting my stuff. So I will use Moody Mauve and the other colors. So you have Gorgeous Grape, Blackberry Bliss, Berry Burst, and Moody Mauve. And you might be thinking, ooh, that looks familiar. And it is. It is the monochromatic. So Gorgeous Grape, Blackberry Bliss, Moody Mauve, Berry Burst, and I might pop in some Highland Heather somewhere there. Somewhere. We will see. Right. I've already got that one. Ooh, I haven't done this one though. Cardstock. And Highland Heather. I'll do the Highland Heather in a sec. Right, I have my usual dimension, basic white thick, 21 by 14 centimeters or 8¼ by 5½. Just for a layer maybe. Or I might use a card. I think the Highland Heather is quite a dark color, so I will keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it white. But I will just cut that down to 7 centimeters or 2 3/4 of an inch. And I will do some stamping. Where's all my blocks? Who else have come in? We have Kenzie, Jessel Dazzle Craft with Janice. Is that thick? Right. So because it's photopolymer, I'm gonna try and stamp on here. And stamping in Moody Mauve. So the design of the Under the Moon, it's kind of like distinctive. So you can see that it's got some textured surface. So you don't want a really wet or inky ink pad. You can use your blending brush or a sponge dauber. So I'm gonna use a sponge dauber. And plus this image is got kind of like a 2 parts. So you have the cloud parts and then the sky parts. I'll add some more. So that's that one. Also, I have my clouds. And if you want it slightly gradient, the stamp design should kind of like make it gradient anyway. But if you want it a bit more intense in some area, just go back to it and add more ink. Or pull up your sponge dauber and don't re-ink it. Right, I'm gonna stamp this one first. There you go. So the actual design has given it the detailing. So I've got Moody Mauve, and then the sky. What sky shall I? Ooh, that's where I can have my fresh freesia. Thank you. Okay, I'll add my Highland Heather even. Sorry. And I just need that's really dark, isn't it? Okay, it's the same. Hi Sylvia. Hello Christelle. Right, let us see if this works. So just lightly inking that up with purple. Hi Minnie. Hello Tommy. Sorry you don't have any seats. Or I'm on your seat, I guess. I'm just gonna have that because that Moody Mauve has been there for a while. Ooh, that's really faint. But that's fine. I can live with that. Or can I? I'm gonna do it again. I want it darker. Maybe whatchamacallit? Gorgeous Grape would have been better. It could just be my ink pad because this Highland header is it's looks dry in the middle. Right. Ooh, nearly. You'll be happy to know I have Fussy cut already, so I don't need to do that. I will need some more paper though. Fingers crossed. Hi, Jilly Bling. Oh, it's slightly darker. Okay, that's better. I'll go with it. Now, in my original, I did use Stampin' blends just to add a bit more texture and detailing. And I did that using the Stampin' blends and just kind of like stippling on it. So I'll quickly show you. So this is Moody Mauve, so tone on tone. I've got a Tommy. This is the dark, so just do some stippling around the edge. Did I stipple? Yeah, I did. So just really dotting. Add some dottage. Or should I have said dottings, Linda? And just extend out, kind of like following the cloud edge. And then mix that in with the light going over most of it. And then because originally I used Petal Pink, I did ink it up with Petal Pink as well. But because I used Highland Heather, I'm hoping it won't be too dark. Because I don't know if you've noticed, Highland Heather seems to be a lot darker in the blends than you would think, or I would think. There we go. So Highland Heather light, I guess. so it makes it a lot more purpley. And I believe because petal pink is a lot lighter, if I do it, I just covered it, so it's got an undertone of the Moody Mauve. You know what? I'm gonna do it. If it doesn't work, it's a lot darker. That's fine. So you can still see the dottings underneath, but it's a lot darker than I wanted it to be. So out comes my color lifter, and I'm just gonna do the edge. And because there's some inks on there, it's pulling out those Moody Mauve ink as well. So you may have seen me do this already, but can you hear Tommy purring? Purr, 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 purr. Right, I'm gonna get my Highland Head, Highland Heather Dark. Round the edges this time, just to make that a lot darker. So it's kind of like, I guess, no line. But using the stamp as a guide, because I wouldn't be able to have drawn this. Hey Tommy, are you having a look? No, you're just gonna nudge me. Oh, okay. Tail. Your tail should come with a warning, Tommy. Hey? Yes. That's why we think he's a dog. Every time you call his name, his tail wags. Alright, that should be enough. And I'm just gonna go in again and just pull that back. And spread the rest. It's got a pink under, well, I guess it's purple. It's got a bit of pink in it, so you can kind of like see it's turning a little bit pinky. Right, that is done. So for this one, I'm just gonna add petal pink in it. So I know it's not in my monochromatic, but so it's quite dark on top. I should have done this in my other one. I will have to do this again. So that's the dark. And then cover it with the light. But as I said, I pre-cut already, but I haven't colored that one. Silly me, eh, Tommy? But just in case you wanted to watch it twice, I'll do it again. So there you go. Unfortunately, there's no die that comes with this, so I had to fussy cut with paper snips. But I will just color this again. So with the dark, maybe a little bit there, and then the light. So this too does work because with adding the coloring, with the Stampin' blends because it's a lot lighter. It didn't work as well with the Highland Heather. Maybe Fresh Freesia, because Fresh Freesia is a lot lighter. There you go. So, which is where I go? I think so too, Tommy. Right, what next? What next? Oh, the boat. I'm gonna use Blackberry Bliss. I haven't fussy cut it, so I will do that one. No. So it's really dark, but it's got a purpley tint to it, which is great. Oh, thank you, Pauline and Tanya. So with this one again, fussy cut, it's quite an easy edge depending on how close you want to get to it. Paper's too big. And also, because there is the white area in the center, you can leave it as is or cut it in with a craft knife, which I will do. Did I just do that straight? No, I went with the shading. Are you off now? You're welcome to go. Right, before I cut that, I'm gonna punch this one. The 2-inch is it's just slightly smaller, but I didn't want the white edge on it, which is great. So 2-inch punch. So you can see I've cut edges. So it might be 2 1/8. That will be good, but this one just gets cut down again because I don't want that in. And then craft knife with your take your pick tool. Could you hear him? Well, Charlotte, that is the kind of like what I'm gonna. Ooh, that was, I just moved that. Oopsie. That was the thinking behind the colors. How do you do this? Right there, and then righty tighty, lefty loosey, right. Oh, what am I doing? I think. There, righty tighty, the whole thing. Are you okay? That's fine. Whew. That's how I remember I have to say it, and I still most of the time don't get it. So yes, so Northern Lights, I'm gonna try and use those colors. So I did think of inking up my embossing folder. Okay. You can tell that I don't use this craft knife that often. Don't do it that way. Be careful. There we go. Ta-da! Right, put that back in. And final stamping, I'm just gonna do You're Wonderful, which is somewhere. Tommy, do you know? Hopefully that's right. Normally that works. And red, black. Memento even. Tommy, you have to sure. Sure. So you can either mask it with the tape or use, I tend to just use the edge of the ink pad. I'll do it as close to the edge, actually bottom edge, so I can just trim it off. Stop moving, Tommy. I think I moved it. Oh, that's so close. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Tommy decided to clean himself, and he's resting against my back. That's better. Yay. Okay. Right. Trim. So that's about there. I'm eyeballing it. There you go. Slightly bigger at the bottom, but that is okay. Right, what next? So we still have this. So the idea was, right, I'm just gonna, I feel all over the place. You're probably thinking, yes you are. Right, put this away, and then at least I have some space there. So I have berry bush and gorgeous grape. Left over. And the embossing folder is the huge one. So swirly, and I just thought it looks like wind, if you can see wind. It looks windy. Do you know what I mean? Like the wind charts, like when you're watching the weather, they show you the wind pattern. That's it. That's what it's windy. So I'm gonna ink that up, and that's why I had berry burst and gorgeous grape. Which one is? So the one I'm gonna ink up, it doesn't matter because both side has got some emboss and deboss side. I think that one's better. Right, we will see. Now you can just do that. There is a brayer, if I can find ours. Barring. an old brayer. No, Tommy, I just got up and... So this is an older brayer, but there is one in the new catalog. So I don't wanna squish that. That is a lot firmer than your ink pad. So I'm gonna ink that up, making sure that all of that is covered. Let's see if it'll work. Look how pretty. I had to do that. Hi, Lani. Is that big enough? Yeah. I think I may have done... No, that's fine. Right. Just need to place this somewhere safe. Pink stains. So, that huge area there. I'm gonna try it here. Right. Now this one isn't whatchamacallit, 3D? I don't think. I have used it, but I keep forgetting. It doesn't say in the name, so I'm hoping it's correct. But your machine knows, even though it hasn't got... It's not AI. Hi, Susan. Right. Do I still need you? I don't think so. So you can go back. Oh yeah. Look, it's a lot darker than Melon Mambo, but, and be careful of that. Where are you gonna be at it on? Right, that stood up. So for the rest, so the raised parts, I'm going to, I did think of like ink blending a bit more just to fill in the details, because it didn't cover it that well. I'm just gonna do this one. Just make sure it's clean. So I'm gonna do some ink blending first. And because I'm gonna color it in Gorgeous Grape afterwards, it shouldn't matter too much. I could have just ink blended it, I guess. But I wanted to show you some brayering techniques. Okay, I'll just do some. And I will be cutting this anyway. More on the edge. I'll leave the middle bit. There we go. But it's kind of like, it gives it a different look. So, or different pink coverage. So that's, instead of stark white. in between. Okay, I will see how it goes. So gorgeous grape. Again, are you even inking? So lift, roll and lift, roll and lift, roll, lift, up. That's what lift is. Roll, lift, and then repeat until your brayer is covered. So I'm not gonna press in. Fingers crossed it's gonna work. Because it takes on that, you can see that it adds that color there, but I don't mind that it's not all the same, but you can just cover it on the other end. Wow, is that the time? I knew that there you go. So it's a lot darker, but that's okay. Right. So I can still see some white. I'm just gonna go back in and concentrate on those areas. That's better. So brayering the embossing folder, it just helps cover it a lot quicker, and it adds that texture on there. But if you're gonna cover it in dark color afterwards, ink blending will cover it as well, but it'll take longer, I would say. So a mix of different techniques. And try not to ink up your fingers. But yeah, when we were looking at the Northern Lights in Basingstoke, we could see pinks and purple as well on the camera, so it's a lot brighter in the camera. But to the naked eye, it's we could still see the hint of pink, which really surprised us. There we go, that's fine. Right, inky fingers. We'll just finish up now, which is, what did I do? Card base. Just wait for that to dry a little bit. Ooh, splatters would be nice. I know I've done splatters already recently. Just for hints of stars. Hey, Tommy. Another stamp set I'll just use. But I won't splatter. I'll just, obviously, as you can see, I'll just use the stamp in Craft White. It will become a lot duller as it dries, if it's not already. Yeah. Two 7-1 3/4. Okay. So I'm gonna choose which side I want. I prefer this side. I'm just cutting at 278. So I want an 1/8 of an inch or 3mm gap in between them. So I worked it out. Well, we'll see. Did I actually cut? Oh yeah. So 278. I'm gonna flip it so it's easier. And I actually cut off the 3/8, no, 1/8 of an inch or 3mm, so it looks like it's actual panels that carried on. Did I? No, I didn't. It was for another card. Okay, that's fine. So 278, 1 inches. I flipped it over. So, and then 3/4 of an inch. And then the last piece is 1/2 an inch. Let's hope 1/2 an inch, yeah. So this one's just gonna get stuck down. Maybe a darker card base would look better. Where's my boat? I'm on a boat. Where is it? I do not know. It sailed away. Yeah. White or ooh. How's that? No, see, I'm not. I'm really not a purple person. I'm I'm gonna keep it white. Sorry. It was Highland Heather was great for the lavender retreat that we did, but I think I used more Pretty Peacock then as well, especially for my 3D or my gift box. So I do have inky fingers, so just turn it over. And then I'm just gonna leave it a gap on there. If you have a T ruler, you could also use that. So you can put the other end first. Ooh, it's squishy. It's blobbing. No, I don't want to use it. Where's the other one? It's too blobby. Oh. Sorry. Oh, that's not. Thank you, Nani Shasha. Luxurious, like the. Oh, there it is. Like the yacht, a boat. I think it's more of a boat, isn't it? So you can do it that way, or you can just do each individual one, leaving a bit of gap. Did I move that? Yeah, no, that's fine. It's all good. The only thing with this ruler is because of that ledge, it's taller that side, so it kind of like dips down, which I find weird. Okay, I'm just gonna go with it. One, two, three. My moon is a lot lighter now, but then I guess, well, the moon is lighting the sky. There you go. That was fun. So I did say I was gonna use the birds, but with that background, you can't really see it now. I will just try it to see if you can still see it. Where is there? So maybe black. I was just gonna use Blackberry Bliss, but I think I will need a black one. And to be honest, the birds, so you can't really see it. Oh, you can ish if you look closer. Look closer. That's it. The birds was an afterthought, and I stamped it after everything was placed and all of the dimensions clouds was on dimensionals. So that was fun. Trying not to get a halo, which on Pretty Peacock ink pad. So okay, that's done. Now we're just gonna do this. Are you still okay? I think that's okay. It kind of like breaks it. We'll go with it. Right. Where's my dimensional? Somewhere only I don't know. Oh, it's on the table. No, Tommy, you have to share. I can't sit on your tail. Right. What have I got? I'll use Moody Mauve. I know it's not that dark. This is the dark Moody Mauve. But if I don't do it now, I can't even draw straight lines. Yeah. Right, so that's gonna go there. Let's add 3. Why not? Barry's not here. I'll do a Barry. Or I'll do a Vicky. Is Vicky on? Can't remember. Vicky showed her dimensionals during class last night. Okay. Go. So that one, and then this one, I kind of like just curl up, just so where it's hitting the circle, or that's not even a semicircle, 3/4 circle, 3/4 circle. That's gonna go there, so it kind of like gives it a bit of lift on the edge. Oh, that's way too close to the birds, but that's fine. There's 2.5 there. And then that's slightly off. This one was double dimensional on top. So I was stingy on this one. I just did one, but you can add more. Press. And then your wonderful. I might have to cut it down. No, I think that's fine. Glue that side. If I used the die, it would have been a lot slimmer. So I'm just gonna that's fine. I don't want to see the edge. Okay, that'll do. So that's on, and I'm just gonna cut and trim this side. So I am nearly done. Thank you so much for staying with me. Snip, snip. I hope you've enjoyed the ideas. Hi, Nikki. Right. Apologies, I haven't been looking at the chat that much. What is everyone saying? Ooh, what gems can I finish off with? Is it that one? Okay, I didn't want that white to be seen in the window, so I pushed it to the left. To the left, to the left. The boat sails to the left. Is that what's left again? I can't remember. When you're on a ship. Oh look, oh, ooh. I know I got a big glue dot there. A glue puddle. So now we have done, or we've received all of our paper share. I've got all of these. Oh, the dappled one is lovely, but it looks like candy or stone. Ooh, this one is cool. There's another one, this one, which is dots for dice. Oh, this one is really tall, and it's kind of like Moody Movie slash purpley. I don't know the colors, but that is the adhesive back pearl trio from Thoughtful Journey. So I'll use that one. We're actually gonna have a retreat in June, I think. Check out our website, it's all there. Yes, June, because July we'll have another retreat with Full of Life. So that works. But it's huge. I think I would have liked it if it had different sizes. No, that kind of like blends in. I know that this is kind of like, that one stands out more. But I'll keep it there. Splatter some Wink of Stella, and it'll be a lot sparkly because it's Wink of Stella. But I will just leave it there. So I hope you enjoy that. Apologies to people on Facebook. I haven't been looking. I forgot that I was multi-streaming. So thank you for joining me this evening. This is the original. A lot lighter. I was aiming for a daytime look because most of the time with color challenges, it's hard. It's better to take one color and have that as your main color, and then you just add hints of the other colors in the combination. So they're not all fighting for attention. So you have just hints of the pretty peacock. And with petal pink, I actually swiped craft white ink on it. So the debossed areas is the true petal pink. And that kind of like, when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, maybe I can get it a lot darker with the deboss side. So that's why this kind of like emerged. And yes, maybe Melon Mambo would have been a lot brighter. But I really like the Gorgeous Grape on there. See, I like Gorgeous Grape more than Highland Heather, I think, in cardstock, because it's just really dark and bright. So there we are. I don't have anything to show with you. I can quickly show you my our card in a cuppa. So this is what we created for card in a cuppa in Basingstoke, Vermilion at Chinham, or in Chinham at Basingstoke. So using the Latte Love, lots of latte. The DSP. What's the DSP? A little latte, and then DSP, and I use some Fun Patterns embossing folder, and we didn't buy the dies for this one, but I found that the 1/3 of an inch punch does punch the circular cup. It does obviously cut out the handle, but I think it works well. But yes, so I might do that on Sunday. I did design them 5 cards for the Vermilion Cafe, which is the vegan cafe that we hold our card in a cuppa, because they'll be giving it to people who buys their gift voucher. So 4 of each designs, and I'll probably just go through the 5 design and do that in the next 5 weeks that we're there. So yes, there we go. I'll just do my face. So yes, so thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm just gonna press that. Barry will be back on Friday with Funfold Friday. I'm not gonna say hopefully. He will. I'm telling you. Or I'm telling him. And we'll both be back on Sunday for another live stream featuring Stampin' Up! Products. Don't forget, you can purchase current Stampin' Up! Products if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland. If you just head over to our online shop, mitoscrafts.com/shop. And if you live in the other European countries that I mentioned, on the left-hand side, top left corner, just choose your country that you are shopping from. There we go. How do I get rid of that? So yes, thank you again. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.